Good morning all. Well, we're back in our Central Coast garage. Haven't been here for a couple of weeks. Bloke had to do some stuff in Sydney, like work. Also had to look for a starter motor for a 420G. We worked on that. And then we went up to Byron Bay for a girlfriend's 60th birthday party. And anyway, we're back here and trying to find that starter motor wasn't an easy task, can I tell you? It wasn't an easy task. It got to a desperate stage where I really had to seek the Lord to help me. Yep, I had to seek the Lord. We'll know He'll always put you in the right direction. So I did. I went and saw Graham Lord Automotive. And guess what? Graham had one. So now we have a starter motor for a 420G. So here it is. It's a big mother. This is actually a Mark 9 starter, I'm being told. And as you can notice, it doesn't have a solenoid on it. So because of that, we're going to try and use that solenoid that's attached to the firewall on the old girl here. And hopefully that works. And we'll try and get this in today. Hopefully we'll get it in. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to pull the other starter motor out. And then I'm going to fire up the camera again when we get this other starter in. Okay, starter's in. It's twice the bloody size of an XJ6 one. But fortunately the nuts were on this side of the starter, made it a little bit easier to bolt it in. I've ripped up all my arms trying to get it through into that position there, but she's in, so all we're going to do is hook up the power and the ancillaries now, and hopefully we might get somewhere. Old mate lead's a little bit long for the job, but it's going to work. Get on there, that little brassy washy thing. Okay, she's all hooked up. I'm just going to throw a little bit of extra oil down these cylinders. Just a little combination of 2-stroke and ATF. Not a lot. I don't want to. A little bit of vitamins in there. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I've got my little wire hooked up, and I'm just going to touch it down to this solenoid down here. There. And see if we get a crank. Here we go. Oh! We have crankage. I'm a happy boy. There we go. We'll start this test. We'll start with cylinder number 1. On the XK engines, on this particular one, cylinder number 1's the one at the back. This is going to be more of a wet test that we're going to give it, but it's going to tell us whether or not we have got a burnt end valve or something. Gotta find my little wire. It's getting all twisted up. Here we go, number 1, number 6, number 1. Oh, hang on. It's not going to work. I need some more light. Try that. Okay, number 1. Oh! Ah! Ah! Help me. What's happened here? I screwed it in. Now, I've got to get some more light for you guys. Show me light. Show me the light. Okay. This little fella out of there. So I can twist it up. Okay, try again. Number 1. I don't know if you can see that from there. Now a little bit disappointing. 75. but it's got compression. That means we don't have a burnout valve in that one. And hopefully that compression will build up a bit after we put some vitamins and minerals in the fuel system and get it running for a bit. That should do it. Probably won't. Okay, number 2. Whoa, that's better. About 110. So 75, 110. Did I let that pressure go on that? Let's just try that again. I don't think I let that pressure go on that from the first cylinder. About 115. Yeah, it's all good. We'll leave that. 75, 115. I mean, this is a 8:1 compression ratio on these 420 for this particular model. It's according to the engine number. Get in there, come on, you can do it. Come on. Find the hole. Okay, number 3, let's go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, average 75, that isn't very exciting, does it? Okay. Clicking noise is my little booster there, throwing a bit extra to that battery because she's a bit tired. Starter motor doesn't seem to be cranking real quick. It's probably pretty old. Okay, here we go. Number 4. That's disappointing. That's only about 60. Oh, right. Number 5. Let's sink back over here again. I need a little bucket. That's 130, 125. You going in there? Yep, last one. 25. That 126. So that one will probably come good too. Okay, at least we've got compression on all those cylinders. So that's a sort of good thing, and I think they'll will improve once we get this thing fired up. We'll do another one once it fires up, if it fires up. So the next thing to do is try and get some spark to it. That'll mean getting this coil that I just put in to it. Didn't have a coil, and work out all this lovely wiring. It's looking pretty lovely. I'm sure I can sort that out in a few minutes. So we'll get to it. We've been trying to get some power down to the coil, but with no such luck. So I traced the wire back to the starter relay, took the starter relay off, and the blue and white wire that's meant to be hooked on the starter relay is off, so I'll just hook that back on again and see if we can get power down the coil. It was pretty easy to work out because Bradley helped me. I really would be lost without Bradley. Thank you, Brad. Well, the bloke's going to call it a day. I've had enough. I still got to frig around with that wiring a bit more. But I've been pondering over a first beer and some salted cashews. But we did pretty well. considering, but that starter, and it's only taken 2.5 years, 3 days. That's okay. It's in. It's not cranking as good as I'd like it to crank, but that's maybe how they crank. I don't know. So, did a compression test. We got 50, sort of. That'll be okay. So tomorrow we're going to figure out that wiring, see if we can get spark to the sparkulators. That'd be good. So much to do on that car. How much to do? Anyway, we'll catch you all tomorrow morning. Okay, well, it's now 2 days later. Blake's got a bit slack with stuff. But I had to get it up on the hoist because tomorrow I've got to pick up another Series 1. Yep, another Series 1. We'll talk about that soon. So I've been underneath this old girl. She's had a bit of work done. She's got this sparkling new exhaust system right up to the headers. Oh, I can't do that. It's bad arm of mine. Right to the back. Right. And brand new spanking 4 mufflers on it. Not to mention it's all been properly underbody sealed at some stage. Like, it does have a bit of surface rust here and there, but mate, this thing's had some treatment. Pretty excited about that. That gearbox is not leaking too much. It looks pretty tidy in there. And it hasn't been, it's been attached to that engine since year dot. Still got its heat shield in. And the back here is a bit special. This being originally a 2.8, the original diff would have been making this thing scream its head off. So I'm just hoping that this has all been changed. And I'm guessing it has. Just look at those brakes. They've all been done. Those pads have never been used. They're brand spanker. It's been all painted up like obviously 20 years ago. So I've got to find out what that ratio of that diff is. Hopefully do that soon. Shockies have been painted up. They're not leaking. They look all right. So more bonuses. We just keep getting bonuses and bonuses with this car. Oh, look, another thing is a real bonus. Those king springs have been painted black. Needs a new engine mount on that one. But this one's looking pretty okay. And the ball joints are looking pretty tight up there, but that's an easy change if someone needs to do that. So we're happy. And I left the wiring, and Blake just had to walk away from the wiring. There's a bit more work to do there, and I just have to get my head around that. So we're not going to get sparkulated just yet because I've got to go and pick up this other car tomorrow. And it's a pretty exciting one as well. I bought it last year, and I've been really lucky that this bloke's allowed me to keep it at his place. But now he sold it, so it's got to come down here. So more shuffling of parts. Okay, that's going to conclude this episode. We've progressed something. We've got that thing cranking. We've done a compression test. We've looked underneath it. We haven't got spark yet. So everything was delayed because of Mr. Yeller coming along. That was sort of unexpected, but we've picked that up. I've got it in the garage. I'm juggling cars like a clown in a circus. But we're first world problems. So we'll catch you next time. God bless everybody. Thank you for watching.